Welcome to a lesson on ratios. The goals of this video are to determine ratios and also to simplify ratios. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities in the form of a quotient. The ratio of A and B can be written three different ways: A to B, A colon B, or A divided by B written in fraction form. And ratios can also be simplified just like fractions can. So let's go ahead and take a look at some examples of how we can create ratios. A class has 15 female students and 12 male students. What is the ratio of males to females? One of the most important things about a ratio is its order. So if here we want the ratio of males to females, since there are 12 male students and 15 female students, the ratio would be 12 to 15. And I'm going to go ahead and write this in fraction form, so it would be 12 to 15. Now, as mentioned before, most of the time ratios are in simplest form. So we can simplify this just like we would simplify the fraction 12/15. So since 12 is 3 times 4 and 15 is 3 times 5, we can see they have a common factor of 3, so the simplified ratio would be 4 to 5. If we want the ratio from females to males, that would be 15 to 12, which would simplify to 5 to 4. And then lastly, if we want the ratio of females to the total number of students, well, there are 15 female students. The total number of students would be 15 plus 12, or 27. So the ratio would be 15 to 27. And again, this can be simplified. 15 would be 3 times 5. 27 is 3 times 9, so they have a common factor of 3. So the ratio of female students to total students would be 5 to 9. Let's go and take a look at another example. The team played a total of 24 games last season. They won 18 games and lost 6 games. What is the ratio of wins to losses? Well, if they won 18 games and lost 6 games, the ratio would be 18 to 6. Now we can simplify this. 18 is the same as 3 times 6, and we can write 6 as 1 times 6. So the greatest common factor between 18 and 6 is 6. Therefore, the ratio is 3 to 1. Now it is important that we leave this as a ratio of 3 to 1 and not just write 3, because 3 by itself would not be a ratio comparing wins to losses. So even though this quotient is equal to 3, a ratio must compare two numbers. Next, what is the ratio of wins to total games? Well, there's 18 wins, and the total games would be 18 plus 6, or 24. And again, this simplifies. The greatest common factor of 18 and 24 would be 6. So 18 is 6 times 3, and 24 is 6 times 4. So the simplified ratio would be 3 to 4. And then lastly, the ratio of losses to total games. Well, there were 6 losses and there were 24 total games, so 6 to 24. Since 24 is equal to 6 times 4, this 6 would simplify out and the ratio would be 1 to 4. And hopefully that should make sense, because if the ratio of wins to total games was 3 to 4, then the ratio of losses to total games should be 1 to 4, accounting for all of the games played. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching.